Hello and welcome to Indian Masterminds. I am Bhakti Kothari. Today we are in conversation with Ms. Priyanka Kumari, Director Agriculture, and Dr. Naveen K.A, Director Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services, who are driving impactful initiatives in the agriculture and livestock sectors of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands under the leadership of IAS Officer Pallavi Sarkar. Together, they have been strengthening sustainable farming practices, enhancing livestock development, and creating new livelihood opportunities for island communities. Let's hear from them about their vision and the transformative work shaping the future of these island regions. Sir, first and foremost, please tell me what inspired the idea of building an island-based premium brand ecosystem like Dweep Sugandh. If you could let me know what Dweep Sugandh is and how did the idea build up?
Andaman Nicobar Islands was a popular tourist destination, and from since last 1 decade, it has got a boost. Those regularly when the tourists they visit a place, they would like to take back some memories. So when they come to Andaman, they take back memories. So it should be linked to the islands. So when they come to the islands, they think of something like shells or something to do with the sea or something which is unique to this UT. Unfortunately, we didn't have any uniqueness in our products which used to sell as souvenirs, except for wood-based produce. Because Andamans also had wood-based industry. So some items made of paddock, they used to be locally produced. Otherwise, our other items were all imported from mainland and sold here.
Yeah.
So administration took a decision that why don't we have our own produce? Andaman, what is produced in Andaman, we should like market it in that way. So because of the environmental issues, we don't allow our shells and corals to be plucked from the sea. So we have a ban on that. So what else? Andamans is very popular or very produces a lot of spices.
Yeah.
So we have never branded it. Though people come here, they buy. Agriculture department used to produce and sell. Some local producers used to sell, but it was never branded and it was never popularized as such. And similarly, we had some other products which were not branded. So under the Department of Agriculture and Animal Husbandry, this concept developed that let us make some product which can be taken back as a moment of souvenir. We will have a memory and connect to the islands. So to fill this vacuum of souvenirs from local products, other than the wood-based products, this Deep Sugandh was born out of this idea. Deep Sugandh was a name which gave for the Dweep for islands and Sugandh because spices, and we also made some goat milk-based soap. These are all the essence of. So you can say the essence of. So this is why we have this brand name Dweep Sugandh.
Okay, so any tourist visiting Andaman can also acquire products from here now as a souvenir for themselves and their families.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great, sir. And now we know that, Andaman and Nicobar is being promoted a lot recently, especially by the Prime Minister as well. Everybody is going to Andaman these days. So, how do you see island economies contributing uniquely to India's larger growth story?
Islands are being promoted and is very popular as a tourist destination, and the footsteps are increasing year by year. So when the tourist comes here, they also like to have not only the sea part of it or the holiday part of it. They also like to explore more. They will also like to know about the history, and also they would like to carry back some productive things. So this is how our Dweep Sugandh brand is going to help the economy. So it's not an industry based. It is not a big industry. The Dweep Sugandh depends on small producers, like small agriculture producers, small animal husbandry producers, where we encourage these people, these farmers, to produce, and we actually provide them hand holding. We do the hand holding part of it for marketing. We give them the raw materials, whatever is required in helping them produce. We give them the technical skill for producing these various type of spices, and the goat milk soap or the goat milk cheese, and then we channelize it, and we have made a brand where we channelize all this and make a marketing part of it. We actually help them market it, like the packaging part of it, and linking them with platforms so that they get a better channel. And we are targeting as a niche product so that we earn more than we get more than the regular price. And this money goes back to the producers. The money which is earned, the profits are given back to the producers. So this actually aims at increasing the economical status of the poor farmers. So we are actually targeting a tribal community or those small and marginal farmers who didn't have the market to sell their produce. So if we give them a good market under a brand, if we market the brand, then they all these products can be channelized, and it'll go to a better society. This market will have a good return, and this will help the livelihood of this. It will help the economic status of this farmers. So that is and in a way, it will help the economy of the islands.
The islands, of course, sir. And could you also please tell me a little about Spice PRAVAH? Is this the brand that you're talking about?
We have a brand called Dweep Sugandh. Spice PRAVAH is again a mission which Agriculture Department has taken up to to get into the market of spices. Like I'll now ask our director Priyanka Madam, Director Agriculture, to speak more about it. It's more about like we have a lot of spices here. So we import a lot of, we consume as a country, we consume most of the big quantity of the spices domestically, and even we import some of the spices for our own domestic consumption. So if we start producing here locally and start marketing it, we can earn the money from this islands can earn the money from our marketing, as well as India will save a lot of money by decreasing the input. Because if we produce more, we will stop importing from other countries. So it will ultimately help the economy of our country. And our spices are very, it's a unique, it's a very organic type of spices. And I'll ask Priyanka Madam to speak more about it.
Absolutely.
Andaman Nicobar is a gift of God because of its unique climate and its topography and its location. So, as we all know, the Andaman Nicobar falls under the tropical climate. We have 8 months of our rainfall and very suited for the production of spices. And this is a spice which in the medieval time led to the invited the Britishers to came here. So we have that unique climate. There is a unique things in our, if we compare with the spices produced in Andaman Nicobar and in the other parts of the country, there is something different in Andaman Nicobar. But this agricultural production is not at the scale of commercial. So just the farmers, one farmers, two farmers here, in that not in a centralized way, they produce and sell at their own level. The Spice PRAVAH is a mission, so that we have launched a Dweep Sugandh brand, and to achieve that, if for the selling of the spices we need a mass production, and to increase this mass production, Spice PRAVAH concept was conceptualized by our Chief Secretary sir, and it was initiated in the month of July. And under that, in the last 1 year, we have planted more than 1 lakh the spices, plus just like of cinnamon, black pepper, nutmeg, and clove. And under that, our target is the area expansion, and the area expansion in the farmers field, also in the agriculture departmental field. So this is the 5-year mission, and we are targeting in 5 years we are able to substitute the import of spices. 40% import of the import substitution of cinnamon.
Yeah.
So if you compare with the cinnamon of Andaman and Nicobar and the imported cinnamon which at present are coming from the Sri Lanka, everyone can differentiate between the quality of both the cinnamon. So Spice PRAVAH is a mission 5-year plan to just substitute the import we are doing at present from other countries.
Absolutely, ma'am. And if you could also tell me, what do you think makes integrated spice development particularly relevant for island regions like Andaman and Nicobar?
Integrated spice is in a just concept integration with some other things. So Andaman Nicobar at present in the present scenario, the two main crops, areca nut and coconut, are famous for the mass productions at the commercial level in the Andaman and Nicobar. So integrated spice, we may consider it ki we are doing in the dedicated field. We are also doing in the with the mixed cropping with the areca nut. Just like if we say the black pepper is a plant that can be grown in between the trees of a coconut or areca nut, and even we can do the boundaries of the field. Moreover, just not only the production, when the outward linkage of the production, just like if we are producing cinnamon, so just one thing is cinnamon, second thing is cinnamon powder. Otherwise we are also introducing the plant cinnamon infused honey, cinnamon soap. Just like the in the field of animal husbandry, we are producing goat soap milk. So we are integrating it with in the value additions, and as well as the crop diversification, mixed crop culture. More or less, this is the integrated spice development.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now coming to you, sir, could you please let me know that can such models be replicated in other geographically unique regions as well?
Of course, this model can be replicated in many other areas where we have this similar type of the microenvironment and land-related issues. Here, the basic constraint in agriculture and animal husbandry is the constraint of land. You know, in Andaman Nicobar Islands is more than 86% of land is under reserve forest. So the very less land is available for cultivation. So it is a necessity that we have to start integrating our efforts. So here the intercropping and multi-farming, these this experiment will be useful for other places like the hilly regions and all, where again the land issues they so they can replicate our model for increasing the production.
Right.
And as Madam was saying, the essence of our spices that we have a superior quality of flavor. Our spices have a distinct aroma and is also more, superior in the quality. So it depends on the region, it depends on the climate, it depends on the soil. So our spices are good and there's a good demand. When the tourists come here, they like to take it back and they come back for that. So we have never marketed it earlier. So we have not did aggressive marketing. So this we want to bring it to a level, and we are giving a platform to all the producers so that they can. What Madam was saying, like we like to help them to do the value addition. So we upgrade this and the value addition we do, and then we have to have a good marketing strategy, like a good packing, advertisement, and platform where we can sell. So this is what our administration is trying to provide them.
Right, sir. And like we all know, Andaman and Nicobar also has its own tribal communities. So how are these tribal communities being integrated into these value chains?
In fact, the goat milk soap, this idea originated from the tribal community. We have a we have Andaman and Nicobar. There are two different areas. So Nicobar Islands are in the southern part of this territory, where there's an island called Teresa Island, and in the Teresa Island we have got some goats which were left way back by some colonialists, and it has developed into an indigenous breed because there's no other influence. The island is not allowed. Sorry, this the breed has developed as a unique breed. The goat breed has developed as a unique breed of that island, and we wanted to conserve this island because it is registered as an indigenous breed of. So, in the whole world, there are only 700 goats. So, how do we conserve it? The tribal community do not milk it; they do not consume the milk. So, we to conserve the goats, we decided that we'll teach them to milk the goats so that they'll go for breeding the goats. So, again, what will they do with the milk? So, because they don't consume the milk, we thought that we'll go for value addition because its keeping quality is not that great. We can't transport the milk to main towns. So, we thought we'll do something there itself so that we can improve the keeping quality. So, we went for value addition. And, this Nicobar group of islands has got a lot of coconut, and they have their own organic way of preparing coconut oil, extracting the coconut oil.
Okay.
So, virgin coconut oil is already a GI tagged product of Nicobar's, Andaman Nicobar. So, we use the goat milk soap to produce. We use the goat milk to produce the soap, and to improve its quality, we use the virgin coconut oil. And we got a good TFM that is above 76%, which puts this goat milk into a niche variety of luxury brand of. And we gave them the raw material, we gave them the training, and we made them into cooperative societies. There are two cooperative societies, and they produce the soap and give it to us. We have made our own under the brand of Dweep Sugandh. We have made the packaging and all that, and then we have sold it through the last year. We sold it through the trade fair in Delhi, and we got a very good response. Now we got a lot of orders. So the money, whatever has been earned through this, goes back to the farmers. So now we think that they'll start developing the interest, and they'll start producing more and more soaps, so that get back the money, and then the popularity is also there. Basically, our idea is to conserve the goats and help the economic status of the tribal. Similarly, in Spice for All, we have identified the lands wherever possible in tribal areas as well as in other areas of Andamans, so that whatever area possible we can bring under cultivation, we will be bringing it under cultivation, as Madam told, in the next 5 years. And we have got a target. So the spices produced under the Spice PRAVAH will again be collected, and value addition will be done and sold through the Dweep Sugandh, under the umbrella of Dweep Sugandh. So this is going to help the tribal communities, not only tribal communities, also the other not so well off communities in other islands. So definitely the economic status is going to be improved through this mission.
Right, sir. So, pretty sure it'll be getting more improved in the future. But ever since these initiatives have began, have you already noticed any substantial changes in their livelihoods of the locals?
We just started in last year. We started this, and it's too early to say that to see the results. But the results have been encouraging because the products were well taken in the market where we sold in the mainland. People, tourists who come here, they have a great demand for the products. So we now know that if we do the correct marketing and the correct branding, the market is there. And this has been reflected to the producers. So now they have a faith. And, we have now first is the faith building between the producers and the administration, because they have to be we have to have the confidence that if they really take the next level, so we can help them and they'll be actually getting the money back. Any new experiment, any new ideas, new innovations, it has a resistance. especially in the tribal community or the village community, they will have a reluctance that will it work? Will I be able to market it? As these people are telling us to do the value addition, should I go into that? So this, I think, last 6 months we have been doing this confidence building, and we have shown to the producers that yes, it can be done. And they have also come back, and now they are coming forward. And look, I think in the next coming 3-4 years, this is going to build up, and our we also want that quantity should go up. So once we start to produce good quantity, then we can also take it up to the better markets in Manila. And madam, if you want to say something about spice,
that's okay. In 6 months, it is just a little small period to say that there is a change in livelihood. But certainly, in the case of spice selling or spice marketing, we have increased the price of our cinnamon and almost all types of spices, and now farmers are getting a good amount of money from the same quantity of spices earlier they used to say.
Okay.
So this is a very small example. Just like we are saying for the cinnamon, it was earlier sold how much? 800 per kg. Now it is 2000 rupees per kg. So farmers are getting more money.
Yeah, exactly. So
and also,
anyway, their livelihoods have increased substantially already.
I'm sorry to put it, but one more aspect of this is that when the tourism is becoming very popular here, so the second generation of the farmers, the new generation, they see easy money in tourism, so they tend to wean away from the real farming activity, and they take up tourism activities like diving and all that. So this is also one way we have got back the confidence of the people in agriculture.
Yeah.
So they come back to the agriculture. Now they know that agriculture and tourism can work side by side. So you get that this thing. It's not that people discard the agriculture and go towards the tourism sector only. So now they know that we can integrate tourism with agriculture, and we can use this opportunity of tourism, popularity of Andaman as a tourist destination to sell our agricultural products also. So this is going to also help. This is one impact. Some people have come back to agriculture. So that is one thing.
Yeah.
Other thing we have.
That's weird because yes, actually, Andaman, for a common person's view, Andaman is solely for people would consider Andaman solely for tourism, but also there's so much going on behind the scenes that we as common citizens don't even know of. And moving on, sir, let's talk about GI tags. So, how important are GI tags in creating value for these indigenous products?
So GI tag, it has an uniqueness because it is GI tag. So we are trying to register our products under GI tagging, and we have made applications. And once we get this GI tag for our local products, it is going to be a boon because though like spices are found everywhere, but they'll come looking for this spice, which is the GI tag of Andaman Nicobar. So that definitely will improve the marketability, and even developing this or spreading the awareness of Andaman and Nicobar as tourist destination, because they don't want the concept of tourism is not only to come and have a holiday. They now the people have gone up, they like to discover places, they like to discover the flora and fauna, and learn the history. So we are integrating all this with the history and how this has come to Andamans and discover Andamans, and then take back this. Definitely the GI tagging will have a connect with the like if there's a honey collected by the tribals, we have got some primitive tribes here, like the Jarwa, Songi. So if these products are GI tagged, it will have a definite connect with the Andamans, and it will fetch you more money.
Yes,
So
the
that is
products could be known by the name of Andaman and vice versa. So when it comes to marketive competitiveness, a lot of times the products lose their authenticity because of it. So how do you balance authenticity with this marketive competitiveness?
Yeah, Andaman Nicobar's, imports most of the products from mainland India,
Yeah.
and we are also having a lot of products which it competes with the local products.
Hmm.
Uh, you want to ask about the authenticity of the market competitiveness, yeah?
Hmm.
So I have products here which are imported from mainland, and we have got a locally excuse me, produced. So there is a definitely competitive because when there is a mass, when the demand is huge, so the
Hmm.
production cost is less. In
Hmm.
Andamans, if we have a small market which for domestic consumption, obviously the production cost used to be very high.
Yeah.
So when the market when we open up the market, we give them the no quantity. So definitely the production cost is going to come down,
Hmm.
and then it can also because when the production cost comes down, then we can the local producers can compete with the products which we are also getting from other places. So
Hmm.
definitely the um, price production cost involved is there, that the price will be very competitive.
Hmm.
Then even competitors, we can increase our price more than the present market, because we can use this GI tagging,
Hmm.
based on data tagging, based on the value addition, based on the organic point of view. Because if it's any product of agriculture and veterinary animal husbandry, we can always quote that it is a organic product, because we don't have any diseases here which are found in mainland. We don't have any. We don't use any chemical fertilizers. So
Hmm.
this USP can be made to get better remuneration
Hmm.
than the locally available products. So
Right.
this competition, definitely we have an edge. Andaman Nicobar has an edge
Hmm.
for the GI tag, for the uniqueness, and also for the organic or maybe naturally produced
Hmm.
producers here.
Right, sir. And I'm pretty sure there must be a lot of challenges that you must be facing while developing these island-specific economic models. So, could you please tell me a little more about them? Are there any challenges that you're facing?
Uh, if you have to talk about animal husbandry, the
Hmm.
most challenging thing is to convince the people that you can do it.
Yeah.
Because like I was telling you, tribal community,
Yeah.
they didn't have the habit of milking the goats. So
Yeah.
the first challenge is in changing the mindset that
Hmm.
you can do it. So
Hmm.
you have to change the mindset. Then, as I was telling, building the confidence building was there. That
Hmm.
they have to like somebody has to lead by example, and they have to see that it's happening, so that
Hmm.
and then mostly the main constant for any products in Andaman is the procurement, the procurement chain. It has to come to the production center, then the value addition and the marketing. This was virtually absent till all this period. So that is why this was not channelized. Whoever
Hmm.
used to produce some things used to be sold off and on with whatever price, and in fact they never knew how to package it and how to what is the exact cost which they can get it.
Hmm.
So now with this under the single brand of Deep Sugandh,
Hmm.
and with all the departments, we after giving them the skillings, and
Hmm.
after skilling them, they now know how to produce, how to enhance the appearance of the produce, or how to improve the marketability, like
Hmm.
cinnamon, how to actually the finishing, how to what you call harvest it, how to give the value addition. This all are
Hmm.
taught to them. So this was a constant earlier, but now I think under this brand we are helping them to develop this brand, and then the sorry, main constant was the value addition part of it
Hmm.
and marketing.
Hmm.
So because they didn't have the knowledge, so I was talking about this value addition, and what are the various ways they can sell the like we developed so many things, like we had spices, so we took the spice and how to bottle it, how to market it, and the presentation. This all, a lot of research goes into it. After doing all this from last 6-7 months, we have finalized the presentation part of it, and then we looked into the markets where it will fetch a better price and how to channelize it, because we don't produce so much that it can be sold to all the consumers. So we have to find a niche consumer. So we are targeting a very high level of this thing, marketing. So this is the constant that we have to form a bridge between the producers and consumers. That constant was there. We think that the Deep Sugandh brand is going to address it. Anything you want to add, madam?
As far as constraint is concerned, we are lacking of the basic facilities actually. If we have to test something, because certification is one thing that can increase the value. If anything is certified by the competent authority, just like the food products so we face problem in this. Just to make testing, we have to send it sample to the mainland, and from the mainland it takes approximately 1 to 2 months time. So this infrastructural, we are working on that, but somehow we are facing. The second thing, the production. Just like we are trying here for the spice cultivation, large scale spice cultivation, but we don't have that much of plant seedling. Like for if we need the 1 lakh seedlings for the club or black peppers, so we don't have the local market here. We need to approach to the mainland, and the transportation from mainland takes too much time. Further, the price competitiveness, if our production cost is suppose 10 rupees for one thing, but the transportation cost will be the 5 rupees. So how do we manage this price transportation cost, so that our products can be competitive in the main market, the mainland market? So these are the some constraints. We are working on that certainly, and as we have the luxury items, our products can be a luxury items. So that's why our focus is to make it a luxury product, so that transportation aspects can be managed by this.
That's great, ma'am. And my final question to you would be, what do you think has been the most fulfilling aspect of working on these initiatives?
After this goat milk soup, the administration said, why not we do something else with this goat milk? So another product which we developed was cheese made of goat milk, chevre.
Oh, okay, goat cheese.
So we worked on it because people used to locally make this. So we gave them some skilling, and we started helping them to make this goat milk, cheese out of goat milk. And I'm happy to tell you that our goat milk cheese was selected as one of the entries for fourth Brazilian World Cup cheese competition in Brazil, which recently was held between 17th to 20th April. And we had the honor of representing the country. Our cheese was also one of the entries, official entries of Brazil. And though we didn't get any prize, but it was a very good experience that our cheese from a small place like Andamans has gone to a World Cup competition and has been participated. So that is the level we can go. So that is the confidence now we have got that, we can do it. Similarly, in spices, a lot of people come here, they go back, and then, once they go back, they again come back for the spices and the soap. So they come back. That is our achievement, I think, within last 6 months, that if we have been able to achieve this, then with more hard work and more innovative ideas, we can increase the popularity of our products. And then I definitely hope that this our community, the producers, we are trying to promote the producers. I think the producers will have a confidence, and one day we can stop holding their hands, and they can stand on their own feet and do their. As I was telling that the Brazil experience. So one of the products gone to Brazil. Similarly, we had a buyer-seller meet the month of February, where we got buyers from mainland. Well, would you like to tell about that?
Basically, in that buyer-seller meet, many exporters also visited here, and our producers got opportunity to interact with them and to establish a link with them, so that our products can be exported for in the other countries. So such types of because being located in some outer territory, our producers don't have that opportunity to exposure opportunity. So that was a very good good exposures given to our producers with the efforts of the Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industries and other some central organizations. And the fulfilling aspect is just कि मतलब now Andaman is getting a place in the world market. This is a in a unique, wholeness is a fulfilling aspect. Besides this, our producers who are only located to the local market, now they are able to go in the international trade, World Trade Fair and the other national level or international level meetings, seminars, and the so-called they are getting that identity. And even one thing ki our products in the there is a demand from many national level meetings. We are getting demand. Just like from West Bengal, we have provided some spice boxes, our souvenir boxes for the gifting purpose. So now Andaman Nicobar is getting identity also in the field of the production economy. So-called production economy in the fisheries, in animal husbandry, in agriculture. So this is the fulfilling aspect, and these all are become possible because of our able leadership of our Chief Secretary sir and our Secretary Madam. They guided and we followed their guidance.
Yes,
and now we are going ahead in that directions. I think it's all.
Yeah. I also agree with Priyanka madam that this concept of branding and marketing under the umbrella, because our chief secretary sir, when he joined here, it was actually his idea that we should go under a brand, because many states have got their own brand under which they are marketing it, as you would know. So that is also your initial question was why was the branding. So our chief secretary sir had a vision that we should go for branding, and our secretary agriculture and animal husbandry, Pallavi madam, she initiated this different aspects. We explored what are the possibilities, and under our guidance, we could achieve as much as we have done. And I think we are exploring many other avenues. So we'll be developing more products, and I think soon the Sugandh will reach your. I think it has reached you. That's why you're.
Yes, sir, absolutely it has. And I am also personally planning to come to Andaman by the end of this year. I think me and my family were planning to be here around October. I would definitely love to come and visit the places, experience it entirely, the soaps, the cheese. I would definitely love to do that. And I'm really happy that we could have this conversation today, because there were so many things about Andaman that even I did not know. Being from India, also, I did not know those things. So I'm really happy that we had this conversation. You told me so much about the place, about your products, and I wish that through our interview, a lot of other people who are still not in the know about what Andaman and Nicobar Islands hold apart from tourism, they also come to know about it. And I'm really, really happy to have this conversation today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much.
That's all for today's conversation. Stay tuned to Indian Masterminds for more inspiring stories of leadership and innovation shaping India's future. Thank you for watching.